Welcome back here to the Hawaiian Pro. Strider Wasilewski alongside my man, Pete Mel, big wave world champion. Been coming here now for 32 consecutive seasons. Wow, look out in the water right now. Connor Coffin, Leonardo, Fioravanti from Italy, Robson Santos from Brazil, and Lucas Silveira from Brazil as well, a world junior champion. Pin dropped in the ground over there. Let's open this thing up though. Surfer in yellow, Lucas Silveira from Brazil. Hacks it off the top, looking for down the line speed, finds it lip line, cuts back into the corner. Right behind him, surfer in blue, Fioravanti, looking for more. Cracks the corner. He's gonna do the same, get it down the line, up into the bowl. Beautiful, nice sweep, turns the shoulders, does another setup carve in the corner, and he'll throw down another turn as he kicks out of that wave in front of Silveira to get back out into the lineup to regain.
Leo Fioravanti, you know, that is his biggest asset. Obviously a lot of talent as well, ton of experience, but let's take a look at his wave first. And again, knows that variety is key. Gets that carve, little layback snap, but again, cuts it a little short so he can keep the speed down the line, and then there, holds the rail through the entire arc. No two-stage, it is a full round arc. Judges love it, especially when the spray's flying off the rail, and then he sees that Lucas is there. We have no priority in the beginning of the heat, so him kicking out is going to give him establish himself with first priority when it gets into that ladder. There still has to give way to Connor Coffin and Robson Santos, but then you see this is the first wave of the set. Lucas taking it, little smaller wave, but again, this kid's got some rail game as well. He uses it, yeah, so it's 50 points, I think, to his total. But if Leo were to get through, he's going to add even more.
Well, here we go. Connor Coffin slides in from the top. Beautiful wall. Nice open face hack to open this wave up into the lip for the lip float. Nice little turn back into the corner to finish off on the inside. So some great opening turns to get it started. And on the backhand, Santos. Big frame, solid surfer, looking for the lip, bashes away. Bucket still falling behind him as he climbs and finishes on the inside. And out the back behind him, Fioravanti back up again right away. Bingo, nice first turn. Second carve back into the power pocket. Looking really strong out there, finishing. I love it, a lot of body language there. That's what we like to see. Confidence already sitting on a 717.
Lucas Silveira paid off. There was only one more wave left in it. He had to give way, and this is his bonus. And that's just smart, man. The kid knows how to work a heat. Blueprints it in his head and goes out there. He's already got a 717. He's going to add another solid score to the books, and we're already, what, 7 minutes into the heat, and he's already posted double digits.
This wave could go into the excellent range. I mean, really attacking the lip beautifully, really executing two solid turns out of the back and finish strong. What was this one?
Again, you saw Leo taking a look at it, but this is Connor Coffin, and another one of those surfers that relies on that rail, and it's worked for him. Makes the final of the last championship tour event, but his barrel riding skills came into play there. But this kid, obviously, we watched him at the beginning of the season, was going bananas on the rail. And then Robson Santos, very similar. And again, this is a full power heat. If you look at all the surfers involved, these guys all are stout and strong and utilize that rail to their advantage and pick up good scores. I mean, great exchange, that first exchange. Everyone's going to get a pretty good wave. I mean, you try and choreograph those heats and what you want to do.
Connor Coffin glides in. Beautiful opening turn back into the pocket using that rail like you said, Pete. Another beautiful hack off the oncoming section. Goes down though. Catches the nose.
I like what he did there. You know, he knew that wave was going to be a mid-range wave. It's smaller, and he needed to do something super dynamic on it. He comes to this shallow section at the end, and he almost does that type of turn that we saw Dane Reynolds do here at Haleiwa way back.
With all family, thanks guys.
There you go. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much. Thomas Hermes from Brazil and Kaipo Guerrero out the back right now. Looks like Lucas Silveira is going to find himself a little opening up turn right there in the corner. Off the bottom, bangs it off the top, ditches the fins out the back, throws the gouge into the pocket to set up the next turn. Another sweep. And he's going to finish off on the inside right there with a little click. So some good surfing right there from a world junior champion from Brazil, Silveira. Well, maybe it's a confidence builder for him. He's going to put up a number that's going to be what he needs. He only needs a 3.34. So, you know, talk us through this one, Pete.
Well, again, so right away, the scoring potential is fairly low, just because you know that the first wave of the set is going to have a little bit more chop. I mean, the second section is always going to give you the opportunity. But, you know, he started off with a carve, got that nice first snap, and then just carves his way through. And again, you know, I watched where he took off. On screen, it looks good. But where he took off in the lineup, it's gonna factor into the score.
5.93. So
point higher than what?
Oh, mid-range 5.
Mid-range 5. 5.5 is a mid-range 5. That's not a point higher.
Sorry, Pete. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus. He almost gets a 6. The judges liked it out the back. Hobson Santos goes to town, cracks away in the corner. Beautiful surfing right there, up into the corner again.
So
hasn't found the lip yet. We'll see if he actually gets something on the inside behind him. Leo Fioravanti, nice open face turn right there. Comes off the bottom. There's the lip line crack. Wow, beautiful progressive motion as he sweeps it back into the corner. Again, that second turn, one of the best turns I've seen in the event. That was a very progressive, beautiful power gouge to lip line flare through the tail out. I mean, I can't wait to see the replay and let you break that one down, Pete.
Well, and I'll tell you, that would have been Lucas's wave had he just waited another minute. And, you know, here it is, a nice solid set wave, so the scoring potential already way up there just by the size of the wave. He starts off the carve, and then here attacks it straight up, that 12 o'clock, and then the drift of the fins. He does all of that maneuver in the critical section way up high in the steep part of the wave. Judges are going to eat that up. And again, so he's just choreographing a perfect heat. 717, 877, and then now he'll probably better the 717. As you watch the strength of Hobson Santos, already has a 6.9 in his score line. So he's going to build you know, only one wave. You know, the stumble at the end will slightly affect the score, but he had some strong turns, so he's going to be holding on to second because we're so you know, close to the storm source. You'll see you know, all these kind of sets pop up out of nowhere, and they'll be substantially bigger. So you always want to have that ability to have that positivity with that rounded pin.
Well, here's a bigger wave for Connor Coffin. Beautiful turn into the corner, catches the rail, goes down. That board looks pretty fiery, but a little unstable out behind him. Surfer with priority. Silveira from Brazil off the bottom, finds the lip. Nice turn in the corner. Boom, little power gouge, sets this off the top up. Goes over the handlebars.
The outside turn a lot stronger than he did on the previous wave. But again, the fall, it will affect it. But see, again, wave number 2, everything's a little cleaner and a little variety in the way he executes these turns. But then here, the fall is a major player. You just can't fall at the end if you want to be able to solidify those scores. You know, you get those 3-turn combos, you got to make it 3 turns, not 2.5.
These guys right here out in the water, dropping in. Silveira is going to get something going. Big lip line float, speed, projection. I like the speed. Bang, off the corner, drops it in. Can he come back out of it? No, ends up behind the wave right there. Unfortunate for him because that wave looked like it was a fun one for him. He's had a lot of speed coming off that lip line.
A competitive nature to him. That's why he's got a world title, but he doesn't show it on land or even in the water. He shares waves. I mean, he's just one of those special kids, and glad to see him as a world champion.
Connor Coffin glides in, comes around the corner, big hack off the top, but goes down. Doesn't see the little ripple coming up the face and digs rail. Out the back behind him, Santos looks for something on the corner, keeping speed, finds a little under the lip snap, goes vertical, big open spray out the top, another one. Beautiful surfing right there, going for a 4th turn, a 3rd straight up in the hook, and then finishes on the inside with another beautiful speed, power, flow.
Saw that he chose the second wave of the set. Connor took the first one, but Hobson again looking at it and going, okay, this is going to have that clean wall, which it did. Under the lip hack there, but throwing tons of spray, going more and more vertical as he gets down the line. 3 huge turns and a 4th, so he's actually added an extra 4th turn on there and a 5th to finish. So again, you know, he's been able to put together a massive amount of turns. So these 2 surfers now with no time. It's over. It's going to be those top 2. Leo and Hobson are through.
Wow, that was quick. Down to 10 seconds left. Connor Coffin, Lucas Silveira will bow out of this event. A little switch foot ride for Connor to come in, try to shake off that one. And he's after some scores. You know, Connor is not sitting where he wants to sit.
I think he's all right.
Right there outside.
I mean, he is. He's all right, though.
Of the qualification on.
You start looking at throwaway scores.
Well,
there's some surfers that need to do really well in order to pass him.
Well, here we go. We're going to wind out of this one.